Definitely feels better to be on the other side of this for sure. But we're not done. We can't be complacent after a win. We got to just move on, look at the film, and just get ready for our next opponent.
And you had obviously not only a great game statistically, but the time in the game when you played your best ball, that's what elite pass rushers, elite players do. What is your mindset when you come to those big moments?
I left too many plays out there on the field, definitely before. I missed a safety, missed a sack earlier too, so I just had to make it up for my brothers, and I did that when we needed it most, so for sure.
Danny, the offense is struggling in the second half. Then you guys are down 4, but you guys put together a, I think, 87-yard drive to take the lead and win the game. What was going on on that drive?
Yeah, I mean, there was no doubt that we all had belief we were going to go down and score. We all had belief in each other and belief in coach. Knowing he's going to put us in the best situation possible. So we just got to be able to trust in the call, trust in the guy next to us, and go execute.
Danny, could you talk a little bit about the long pass to Nick Bennett that kind of got everything going for that late touchdown? It seemed like your eyes were on the other side. Was that just making sure the safety wasn't there, or did you work your way back to it?
Yeah, so just setting up a double move. We've been setting it up earlier in the game, and we knew that once we were going to save it for a desperate moment, and we definitely we came out on top on that play call. We got the look we wanted, and I just looked to my right, made sure I held the safety in the middle of the field so he couldn't be a factor over on Nate's one-on-one where he dropped the corner, he was wide open. So just making sure that I can just give him a nice catchable ball and to get things rolling so we can get in tempo.
It looked like the game plan early on was to throw short passes, screens to wide receivers, running backs. Did that kind of help you get into the floor really early in the game?
Yeah, definitely. Just seeing the ball go in the hoop, being able to see a completion, get that feeling, get that confidence, and then just progress throughout the game. It was big. We wanted to spread them out, so using that perimeter game, so to open up the run a little bit, which it did later in the second half.
Can you speak about just the full connectedness of the offense now? There are at least 5 different receivers that saw 5 or more targets.
Yeah, it's always not everyone's going to get all the calls that they want or get all the targets that they want, but just knowing and having belief in the play call, belief in the system, knowing that when your name does get called that you're able to go execute and make a big play. It was down late in the on that drive, and Jordan Napier hadn't gotten too many targets on that drive, and then it was 3rd and 2, game on the line, and we were putting the ball in his hands to go make a play, and that's exactly what he did.
Trey, after seeing the late lead get away last week, did you guys on defense say anything the last 2 drives get ahead?
We knew we had to close it, had to make some plays to finish the game, and we couldn't let their offense drive down on us like they did last week. So we know how to come up big, and that's what we did.
You had a couple plays in particular, I think, stopping that sack, leading the way, or what was your mindset there?
I just wanted to come up big for our team. I didn't want to have that feeling of a loss again. I hate that feeling, and I know our whole team does. Just the look on our faces after that Central Michigan game was terrible, and I never want that to happen to us again. So we got to come up big every time that happens, and when we have control over what happens in the end, we gotta come down and just make plays and make it happen.
Danny Marcus Cooper was a little banged up coming into this game. What did it say about him in your mind, and still going out there and carrying the ball for the time?
I mean, he's the best running back that I've ever played with. One of the best players I've ever played with. He's tenacious. He demands the ball. He wants the ball in every single play, which I love about him. And he's a football guy. Like at the end of the day, all he wants to do is play football, and that's something that I admire about him. And I just love sharing the backfield with him.
Danny, no turnovers again for you today. How big an emphasis is that during the week when you're practicing? Are you thinking no turnovers, or when you're playing in the game? What's your mindset there?
Yeah, definitely. Throughout week you kind of test the limits a little bit more. New concepts, new looks. So you kind of test the limits there, and then maybe on Tuesday, first day of practice of the week, you're testing it. Wednesday, you really got to dial in, and this is a good look, this is a bad look, this is a smart throw, this isn't. And then just being able to protect the ball on Saturdays is my main job. So just being able to put the ball in playmakers' hands and distribute the ball and not to have any turnovers. That's my goal every week.
Danny, you said that you had confidence that you guys were going to go down there and score. This is only your 5th game, man. I mean, where did that come from to be able to have the confidence to know that that's how you guys would respond?
I mean, all of us have spent countless hours together on the field, in the film room. It's been a long journey from when everyone got here in January all the way up until spring ball and then fall camp. I mean, and all the hours that we put in together, all the sacrifice, all the blood, sweat, and tears. It's easy at the end of the day to have trust in the brother next to you when you've done something like that.
What does a win like this, in the manner in which it happened, now you do have that under your belt. I mean, how does that springboard you even more going forward?
Yeah, same way. Any win would. There's a lot of things that we need to clean up, especially offensively. I need to do a better job of making some catchable balls, just giving my guys more of a chance, and just being able to get the ball into playmakers' hands. I need to be better, but definitely proud of the guys and the way we responded from last week.
Trey, DJ Herman is a guy who's been in this program for a while. Hasn't really had an opportunity to play, with the injury. He got to play today. How do you think he did?
I think he did really great. He's definitely a vocal leader, and you can always tell when he's on the field. He brings that energy every day, even at practice, meetings. It doesn't matter where it is. You can always know when he's in the room. So it's awesome playing next to him, even in punt. He's always that guy that you turn to. So it's always great having him on the field.
And then as a team captain, I mean, it wasn't just DJ. Across both sides of the ball, guys have been injured, guys were down today. Josh Hunter stepped up, things like that. But as a team captain, how do you, appreciate the fact that all those guys were willing to step up and answer it and lead you guys ultimately to victory?
I think it's just the way that we practice. We always got that next man up mentality. So everybody who steps up into their position or role when it's needed, they always show out. So I'm really proud of my guys that are just stepping into their role, knowing it could happen at any moment. Ryan Henderson went down. Zeke Larry had to come in and make some plays. So we had it's always next man up mentality, and you just gotta make your play and be ready.
Trey, it seemed like after that last Hawai'I scoring drive was aided by a couple penalties, that there was a shift in mentality that the defense had. Can you just speak about locking in to close out the game and hold the result for the team?
Yeah, having penalties that late in the game, especially the ones that we had, is just inexcusable. We just can't have that. So we just got to play smarter, and I think that's what we did. We kind of cleaned up the penalties a little bit more, made some plays, and we just can't have that. We got to be better as a defense for sure.
What is it about the defensive line that makes y'all so successful hitting the quarterback?
We just have a lot of great chemistry. I feel like we're so closely bonded together, even though the DTs and the edges are in separate rooms. I feel like we have a great friendship and chemistry, even in the locker room, in the practice field, off the field. So I feel like it's just been really great to just share the field with them and dominate.
Can you talk about the chore it was trying to get a mobile quarterback like that, Hawai'I on the ground? He's a lot of taking around. Seems like there was times you had him.
Yeah, I definitely missed a couple of plays on him for sure, but I had to make it up for the team. Definitely some plays I would love to have back, but it's football. It's next play mentality. You just gotta wipe it from your brain so you don't have it linger in the back of your mind. You just gotta move on, and that's what allowed me to make those plays.
Danny, did you address the play of the offensive line with some changes I guess going into this week? How did it perform?
Yeah, I mean, it's week 5 of the season, and some guys are starting to get a little banged up. So, like Trey said, next man up mentality. Dean stepped in at the center position and played really well. Super proud of the way that he came in and handled the situation, making all the right calls, making everything easier. The way they communicated up front, it was a phenomenal job. And in the past game, I was I think sacked twice. So had a great pocket most of the game, and there were a few things here and there in the run game that we're definitely going to get cleaned up, and maybe it's some of the looks that we were getting or something of that nature. But just being able to attack the film room tomorrow, see our mistakes, and learn from them.
Can you both address the play on the special teams? It was a sore spot last week, came up big this week.
I can address that. We obviously watched the film, and we just got to pick up our brothers. We just got to leave what happened last week behind, and just got to be better the next week following. So, and I think that's what we did. So, we came out with the W and it worked.
Yeah, and just being able to play connected in all three phases. When one is slacking, the other two ought to be able to pick it up. So, no matter which one it is, being able to lean on each other as a team, that's what's going to carry us the rest of the season.
Question for both of you. After 3 straight losses, what can a win like this against a conference opponent do for the team's confidence and momentum going forward?
I think it does a lot. It's for sure addicting. Like this feeling of just getting a dub is just something you want to do each and every week. But we got to put in the work to see the results. So just got to keep going and can't be complacent at all. Just put our head down and keep working.
Yeah, like you said, just being able to keep working, being 1-0 in conference play. It's something that we were talking about all week long, and it was 3 long weeks of not football that we were playing to our standard. And even tonight, there was some times that we were letting it slip a little bit, but being able to kind of stomp that out and play Aztec football the way that we want it to be played. Just got to keep attacking the film room, attacking the practice field. Super aggressive and just trying to move forward from here.
Anything else?
Trey, could you talk a little about the chess match? What was Hawaii doing to try to slow you down, and then what was Coach Smith doing to try to
Yeah.
keep you up?
So their tackles were really oversetting me, kind of jumping out, so I couldn't really beat them with speed as much as I would like. So Coach Smith was calling a little bit more games for me to try to get free. And Dom, who I played with, or next to pretty much the whole game because we in our cheetah package, he opened up some lanes for me, and so did the rest of the D line, and I just came down to me making the play. So
What was the name of that package?
it's called a cheetah package.